Pranam, Namaste, Bonjour, good morning everyone. My name is Aditi and I am from Mauritius. If you have not watched the purpose of making this video, please do watch part 1. I'm going to make a part 2. My video will be all about me, the process of how I did to trace my ancestors' documents, because this is the very first steps that we all need to do if we want to, relocate where they were from, the roots, where our roots came from, India. So let's begin. um I want to share one thing. Okay, my native language is in Creole, but I'm going to speak in English so that people from India too can understand. As I'm doing this video to relocate, to know where my roots come from, so that they can understand what I'm trying to say, and if possible, they can help me to understand what's written in the paper and so on about the villages and so on. So that's the reason why I'm making these videos in English. Okay. So let's start. I want to also share that since childhood I've always wanted to, I don't know why, but I have always felt connected to India. Maybe because of the herself, she is a religious land. She is a blessing, and when I have seen in movies and so on, and there are so many places that I wish to visit. That's my dream one day, and I'm very hopeful that I'm going to make it happen. So that's the reason why, since I was a child, I've always wanted to know where my roots come from, both my maternal and paternal sides, because both were from India, so that's why. And you know, so I am going to share with you all the process of how I got my ancestors' records. So these are the very first steps that you need to follow when you're going to apply, um, you know, and so on. So I'm going to start from my maternal side because that was the easiest one. They were the easiest one that I got from my local status civil office. So all you need to go first, take your ID. If you have your birth certificate, you take your birth certificate with you, and stamps, the local stamps you take. If you're guessing that you're the sixth, fifth, or fourth generation in Mauritius, so buy 4, 5 stamps. Okay. Now, when you go to the local civil status office, you tell the officer that you want to um, know more about your ancestors. So you're going to do research for your ancestors and so on. So what they are going to do, they are going to take your ID. If you got your birth certificate with you, that's good. Then from your birth certificate, they will go to the firstborn in Mauritius. Why they are going to do that? Because the first one that was born in Mauritius, there is his father's name and mother's name. So the father's name in the birth certificate of the firstborn, like there's father's name, for example, it's like the surname with numbers. So surname following with numbers. So when you finally get okay, father's surname with the numbers, then you're very lucky, jackpot. Why? Because for some people, like my paternal side was very, very difficult, and my maternal side was very easy. So when you get this, so your first step towards knowing your roots becomes much closer, and you know that you'll be able to go through it now. Then you're going to take they will give you so the firstborn certificate, birth certificate. Second step you need to do is you can do it online or you can go to MGI Mocha. So I did it online. I just email or MGI Mocha that I want to search for my ancestors, if there's any photograph and so on, all the details. I want to know about them, where they come from. I provided the birth certificate, my ID with bill, electricity bill or any bill, the address and so on. Then in 1.5, 2 weeks, they are going to call you or they are going to email you back saying that you can come and pick up your papers. Finally. Yeah, so when second steps is done, then you'll get, a relief. You'll be relieved that at least you know where your ancestors are from, like from Gaya, from the district. I have, I have. When I saw the paper, I'm going to show you. It's like Zillah. I never knew what is the meaning of Zillah. Zillah. You have Pergunnah. You have the village name. Now, when I have searched everything, the village name, Pergunnah, the headquarters, I think it is administrative headquarters, and so on. It is very confusing. And when you go and search, for example, my maternal side, my nana side, um, they are from district Zillah Gaya, Pergunnah, Jaharah. So I have searched for Jaharah. So there is no Jaharah. There is Jahanabad. So I don't know. So that's a confusing one. And the village is Paudil. I've searched for Paudil. I did not got Paudil. I got Pondil. So these are the these are the they. I don't know if they are accurate, but according to my research it is like this. So I'm just hoping that you know I'm going to research it, or I'm going to ask you all help. So if you can help me to know where these places, these villages are, that would be very easy for me also. So I'm going to show you in a minute the papers. Okay, so wait. So this is the paper, how it is, you see MGI written. So in this paper, I have received this paper from Mahatma Gandhi Institute. And in this paper, there are all the necessary records, informations that are provided. For example, the name of the immigrant number. We have the father's name. So you have the photo number. If ever you have, they took photos of yours. So you got this information too. And the age, whether you're male, female, the height. If you are married in India, to whom, and if you are married in Mauritius, to whom. Now the most important information for me is, I have seen Zillah. See, it's written Zillah. Zillah. Gyah. So, Gyah, I'm assuming that it is Gaya. Pergunnah, it is Jaharah. And the village is Podil. See, it's called Podil. So, yeah, so I am assuming that the Zillah means district. So it must be Gaya, the Pergunnah, I don't know, maybe Jahanabad, and the village maybe Pondil. Okay, so the port of origin is Calcutta. The name of the ship also Alamgir. You have the ship number too written. The date of the arrival. So my nana's the Daisy that who arrived. So the date of arrival is 28 December 1868. So he arrived in year 1868. Wow, a century. And you know, he died on the 13/05/1905. So where he died, it's also written. The place is Plain Williams. The remarks like whether if ever he got a scar, a mark, anywhere in his body, so it is written. So for me, this paper is one step closer in India. But now I need to actually know, people, that's long ago. I don't think that, you know, I don't know, maybe his relatives still live over there, or maybe not. They have shifted, they have moved. India is really, really big. And yeah, so I have done so much research of how I can, have research about the map of Gaya itself, the district, um how many villages, sub district, and so on. So yeah, so I think in this village, Paudil, there are 428, if I don't, if I'm not wrong, 428 houses of a population of, I think, 2000, I think. So that's not much, but I need to know, whether this is the village itself, because India is very big, Bihar itself is very big, so it will be very difficult for me to search for them, search for the if someone can can confirm me if the village is really Pondil, because here it's written Paudil, village Paudil. So if somebody can confirm me where is this village in Gaya, it would be a great help to me. And if anyone close over there, can if you're seeing this video and you're very close to the village, please write a comment. And I just want to know. I have searched for electoral names, like to know where, if ever there is this surname in this village, but I could not find more information. And I have also seen that um in Haridwar and in Varanasi. So there are whenever people have seen this, whenever people do pindan, so there are the records, like I have seen for people, there are people like 50 generations uh, in that book. They still have the records, and 200 to 300 years of records they have. So I'm just hoping that if they are from Gaya, they were from Gaya. So I think because it's written his father's name, So I'm just hopeful that maybe his ashes went to, the Ganga River, Varanasi, and so on. So, or any of his surname, um, I can find it in the records. I don't know, maybe anything that will be helpful to me. I'm very, very much excited to know about it. I won't make this video long. This is my part 2 video. This video is all about my nana side, my maternal nana. Okay, so I am just wanting, anyone from uh Gaya, uh here it's called Jaharah village Paudil. Anyone, please do write me a comment. Uh, please keep in touch with me. I just want to know more about the village. I'm very much interested in knowing more about the village. Um, if you can do videos, I don't know, anything that could be helpful to me about the village, please do revert back to me. And thank you very much for listening, for having the patience to listen to what I'm saying. And I'm going to make a part 3 very soon. My maternal nanny side now. Yeah, so I think Gaya is in the Bihar state. Yes, if I'm, yeah. And my nanny was like Uttar Pradesh. So, like, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, when I have seen the distance, calculated the distance, oh my god, that's very far. Like, Nana and Nani, they were from different states. Yeah, so, and here in Mauritius, they were so close. Like, from here to there, 5 minutes distance, but in India their ancestors like lived so far. So yeah, it is very exciting for me to know more. Yeah, so thank you very much, thank you for watching. Bizu bizu, bye.